Hi guys, this is Yvonne.
And I'm Yasel.
And we're going to be doing a Chismecito Time
Spooky edition.
So we're going to be having some spooky treats, some spooky food, and then
we're going to be telling scary stories.
Yes, so we're excited.
And some not so scary stories.
So everybody has to tell a scary story. You guys ready?
We have a lot of special guests today.
Yay. It's our whole staff! Woo! We're so excited. Everybody's in their PJs, so we're excited for you guys to
see our PJs and to hear our stories.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Everybody was like, don't go into room 3, like, after everybody's gone or whatever. And I was just like, why? What happened in room 3? And they're like, well, apparently, like, somebody passed away in there or whatever. And so I said, okay, I won't go into room 3. And then every time I walked in there, like I said, I would like run out really like quickly. But anyway, one time in recovery, this patient was, recovering after a surgery, and he kept asking, why was there a little girl in there? Like, why was there a little girl like in the room, in the surgery room? Why? So I guess the person that had passed away was a little girl, and the lady saw her.
No.
Yeah, I could not go in that room. I swear, it was so scary. But there was a lot of like weird things that would happen in that room. Like chairs would roll. Like you would hear a chair rolling. Like it was scary. But yeah. I don't work there anymore.
So scary.
Yeah, it was really scary.
I wonder why some places stay like that. Like they stay there. Not like a paso
a lot of hospitals too. And
okay, so I saw a story. It's not mine. I saw it on TikTok. But I was like, oh my god! So she actually posted like the video. So this influencer that I follow, I love her. She, her best friend, one of her really good friends, is like a dog sitter too. So then, she used to always like dog sit for this couple that they had a like beautiful house. I'm all exaggerating. I'm adding my own spice, okay?
She loves it.
You guys go hear the story. It's completely different. So then this girl was like, they call her like, hey, we're going out for the weekend. Can you come watch our dogs? You can have the house, you can bring somebody over, and have the house. Apparently it was a big house with a big pool. They don't even say that. Imagine. So then the girl's like, okay, the owner did tell her, you can bring a friend like too, and you guys can stay over and, enjoy the house. And then she's like, okay, so she calls up her best friends, and they all had plans, so they were all busy, so nobody was able to go. And so she, the girl that's talking about it, she's one of the friends that she had invited, but she couldn't go. So then other girl goes by herself and she's watching the dogs, and then she did a Snapchat. She took a Snapchat of the dogs that are running to her, and then her best friend texted her, the girl, she's like, hey, who ended up going with you to watch the dogs? And she's like, nobody, I'm by myself. I came by myself, nobody was able to come. And then she's like, she calls her, oh my god, you need to get out of the house right now. And she's like, why? She's like, look at your Snapchat story. And then there's literally, she posted the story, and when the dogs are running, there's literally a man like standing, and he runs like the opposite way. And you can see it in her Snapchat. And she's like, well, at first they didn't think it was like scary, She's like, oh my god, you need to get out of the house right now. There's somebody in the house, And she was like, what? She's like, no, I'm alone. She's like, no, get out of the house and call the police. So she gets out of the house, calls the police, and then they came, no forced entry, nobody in the house, no sign of anybody, like, being there. It's just like a person, like a man.
Like a ghost.
But it was in her Snapchat.
And did the family know?
No, no, they didn't know. Like, it wasn't like a haunted house or anything like that. It just happened in her video. They caught it in the video. Scary. That's all scary.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's all I got.
Does anybody else have a scary story? Nobody? Nobody.
Thank God.
Well, we have one when we lived together. Well, we still do, but back in the
Go.
I'm talking. Well,
which one?
The one when you thought it was me that got home, and it wasn't me. She got home from a party, so she probably doesn't remember. I'm just kidding. Okay, so like at this time I was working like super late, right? And me and Cindy obviously lived together. So I was at work, and then she texted me. She was like, "Did you just get home?" And I'm like, "At work." I'm like, "No, like I'm still at work." And she's like, someone literally just came in. And I was like, shut up. So she like, she was like, I was like, shut up. And then, well, yeah, like, she's like, okay, I'm gonna lock the door. Like, she got scared, right? She's like on the phone. We were on the phone with one of her friends that lived like across the street from us.
Yeah.
She was on the phone with him, and then she said that she locked herself in the restroom, I think in her restroom.
Yeah.
And then that she was just in there. She's like, dude, I can hear them walking up and down like the hallway.
No, like, I literally heard it. Like, it was, it was crazy. Yeah, I literally thought, I was like, what stranger came in here? Like, I was like, oh my god. Like,
yeah. And then,
I was freaking out. I was shaking so bad.
And I'm like at work, I'm like, what? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I'm all telling her to call cops or whatever, and she's like, no, like, I'm texting him, like, to come check or whatever. And then, but she, like, the whole time she's, like, on the phone with him, she said that she's hearing stuff. And then he, like, kind of lived, like, across where, like walking up to the apartment, like, you can see the window to her room. And then, he goes in, right? He checks, like, there's nothing. And she's like, okay, what the heck? And then, but the crazy thing is that he told her, like, when he was walking up to the place, like, to our place, that he saw, like, if someone, like, peeked out of her window.
Yeah.
And, like, Cindy was in her restroom, so she was, like, not even by her, like,
I was, like,
window.
trying to be quiet, and I was, like, in the phone, like, with him, like, because he lived down the street. And I was like, I need you to come, like, I need you to come. Like, I didn't want to leave, like, I didn't want to walk out. Like, I was so scared.
Yeah.
So he looked for a person, and there was nobody.
Yeah, like, he checked all the rooms and stuff, and there was no one.
Everywhere. I'm like, no.
But he said that it literally looked like if someone moved the curtains and, like, looked out. And, like, he thought it was her, but no.
I totally forgot about that, yeah.
I didn't forget about that.
No, you know how when you have those little, like, traumatizing moments that you kind of, like you block it out?
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I block stuff too. I try to tell myself there's a logical explanation. Like, I'm just not gonna give it to it.
No, like, it was so bad because I remember hearing, like, our floor, like, you could kind of hear, like, it was all time, like, yeah, like, you could hear even when she would be home. That's why I'm like, did you just get here? Because you could hear
like, you can hear each other, like,
but
walking.
I remember it was, like, too early for her to be home, like, at that time.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, oh my god. No, it was bad. Like, it was so scary.
That was scary.
Like, I heard him go all the way down, like, the hallway, and then come back, and, like,
no, and then you even said, like, that she heard, like, that if he came up to her room, like, to her door, and, like, just stopped there.
It was, it was so bad.
But it was a one-time, like, well, things would happen, but that time it was, like, that one time where it was super scary, and then...
Yeah, I don't think I ever really...
Like,
no,
it didn't really
happen
happen
any
again.
other incidents or anything, yeah.
The only other thing was, like, I was home by myself, and then we had a dog at the time, and then I remember I, like, heard steps too, but I was like, oh, it's probably, like, in the neighbors, whatever. But then, like, my dog was, like, asleep with me, and then he,
he would bark.
and then he got up, and I heard, and it sounded like if the TV wanted to turn on, and I was like, what the heck? And then he, like, just jumped up, and he got, like, in front of me, and he started barking at the TV, like, and I was like, what's that?
That happened with my dog, and I get mad at him.
You're like, stop.
Barking at my face right now. All the time, right? Like he's like, it's not even a random place. Like, it's just like right there. I'm like, why are you barking at nothing? He was growling.
Scary.
Like, one time he was growling. I'm like, not in my house.
Stop that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm really big on, like, no, not this. My house is blessed, you know. And they used to always say when I started working upstairs, when I got there, the girls, oh, just so you know, the store's haunted. I'm like, not anymore. Like, the store's blessed. Like, I always like, no, stop saying that. There's no ghost here. I do believe, of course, in that stuff, but I'm like, stay far away from it. Yeah.
Witch's brew.
Cheers.
Oh.
Should we do
She's empty.
Okay, guys, I have a scary story too, but let me fill my cup.
Are ready
So
for
I
Brenda's story?
actually completely forgotten about this, but this happened back in
recording about?
2019. So in 2019, I bought my house, brand new house. It was being built from the bottom up. So then I remember once it was finished being built, we came to church, check it out, me and my family, and at the time my mom had a little black dog. So when we go inside, it's super empty, and the dog, he kind of like pauses and he runs to the room, and then he starts barking. So I go in, of course there's nothing. Fast forward to about like a few months later, maybe 3 to 4 months later, and everything was already set up, my bed was already there, and I had sent off my baby, had gone with his dad for the weekend. So I'm there, I'm getting ready for bed, I'm starting to brush my teeth, wash my face, all of that. I'm in the restroom, and my restroom is like, it's a master restroom, and it connects to my master bedroom. Like, there's no door there.
Yeah.
So then I'm like there getting ready for bed, looking in front of the mirror, and I start hearing over here like, "Mommy." Like, just like a faint whisper, and that's where the dog had initially gone straight to barking. And I'm like in my head I was like, wait, Sebastian's with his dad. But then I turned and there was nothing, because Sebastian wasn't there. So then I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm hearing things. So then I keep doing my things, but then I hear again like, "Mommy, mommy," and I'm like, oh my god. So then I'm just like you're supposed to ignore them. No, well, I didn't, dude. I was like, not now, baby. I'm getting ready for bed. I did not know what to do. Like, I just didn't know how to act. So then, I'm like, in the moment when I did it, I'm like, oh, I should not have said anything. So anyways, like, I turned, and there was a little car, like, on the rail of my bed, and it just, like, moved like this a little bit.
No.
Oh my
And that was the last incident in my house. Like, nothing ever happened after that.
That's
but
the
I
house
was
you
like,
live in right now?
Yes. That's my house. Yeah. But yeah, nothing ever happened after that.
I'm never going back.
Me neither.
Don't invite me.
Maybe he wanted somebody to play with him. When you play with him, he left. Yeah. Porque
Once
dice
I
que
answered
ya.
him, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're stuck like they're stuck between this world and their world.
It was a baby goat.
It was a baby.
My head, it was like an innocent
That's
cat, you know?
Yes, it's true.
Like
scary, right?
They get stuck in the
I
middle.
was like, and I lived alone at the time. Like, nobody lived with me. It was just me and my son. So I was like,
Well, my cousin's house, the same thing happens at my
I was
cousin
like, in my
Bella's house.
mind,
There's
it's
a little
innocent.
girl.
There's a little
You
girl,
know,
like,
it's not
And she likes to
like,
play.
I didn't feel threatened
Yeah,
or
she
anything
doesn't
like
like
that.
do
Like, there
anything
was no
bad.
malice in it. It was just
But I
like,
think my
pay
son
attention
saw
to
her
me.
one time.
Yes.
So yeah, once I answered, like, it moved a little toy, and then after that, nothing ever happened again.
Oh, that's so scary.
baby.
I was feeling sad over it.
I know. It's really bad, but I know.
Could have been like Annabelle, and it's like,
So all my whole life, like since I was like super young, I've gotten like, I have really bad sleep paralysis, like super bad sleep paralysis. Like I've had it since, I think when I was a teenager. But I was very, Christian at that time, so I always thought like, oh, it's like, it's el diablo. Like, like I would always blame it on like, oh, it's because I'm like, it's the devil trying to like get me away from God. So I would always like, see like, back then in my head it was, I think we imagined stuff, but back then I thought it was always like a black figure or whatever. So like all my life it's happened, like I'm kind of like used to it, like, but I always, every time it happens, I'm always like praying, like, and I'm always rebuking, like that's how we grew up Christian, we're always like, in the name of Jesus, like leave, whatever. So then, nothing like specific happened in any space, like it would happen in my house, it would happen in a hotel, like there was no, I was on a cruise one time when it happened, so I always said, no, it's sleep paralysis, like there's just, there can be like a spiritual thing to it. But, I did buy a house about 10 years ago on the west side, and I was married at the time, and it was a brand new build, and I think what happened, well, logically, is that I think that while they were building it, like some kids must have walked in the house and done, like, not stuff to it, but when we moved in, I remember like we were there, we were brushing our teeth, and then I turned around, and then in the wall they had carved like, it comes at 3 a.m. I told you that story.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it comes at 3 a.m. and I was like, hysterical, and like my ex-husband was like, you're like, it means nothing, like blah blah blah, and I was like, no, like that's so scary, like blah blah blah, it's 3 a.m. is the hour of the, whatever. So he's like, calm down, whatever. So then nothing happened that night. The next night I'm looking through the walls, I find like something like hell, like they had carved hell in another wall. There was like 3. 3 carvings. But I blamed it on kids. Like, I didn't think anything of it or whatever. But in that house, I did get a lot of sleep paralysis, but nothing like crazy like before. It was like the same. But I do remember one instance where when my son would sleep in his room, he would wake up and come in, like he would wake up sometimes in the night and then come in the room, and then he'd wake me up, and I'd either let him sleep with, or I would go and walk him back. And I remember one of the times, like, I heard like the door open, and then he came in, and then he got in the bed with me, and then I was like, wait, my son's not here today. And I was like, and then there was nothing. But yeah, it just like a bunch of stuff, it happened. And then yeah, but after that I moved again or whatever. And then in my new house that I have right now, nothing had happened like the first 5 months. And then I started getting a lot of sleep paralysis or whatever. And that's the time that just wanted me to talk about it. No. Well, that time, I felt like I would always pray. Like the whole, like all this time, I always pray when it happens. Like, and when I was at the new house right now, I was like, I'm just gonna let it happen. Like, I'm not gonna resist it. I'm like, what is it gonna do to me? Well, I swear to God, it got a little like weird. I felt like it got on top of me and it like had sex with me.
Oh my god.
It was so freaky, and it happened like a few times after that, and then I guess it got bored of me or something. Yeah, that's it. It was like a week, and then yeah, that's it, and then it just didn't happen again. It was so weird. Yeah, I know.
And you haven't gotten it since then?
Like, I've gotten sleep paralysis here and there,
So
but
typical
nothing.
guy.
Yeah, typical
He hit
guy.
it and
No.
quit it.
No, not kidding. Dude, I probably was like in a
Scary movie.
Yeah, like scary movie. Yeah, for real. That was me on the wall. Like, no, kidding. No, I was in my bed. No, but I swear to God, that was like 2 years ago. That was like 2 years ago, and then after that, it just didn't happen anymore. And then I still get the sleep paralysis here and there, but it doesn't like do anything. As funny as it sounds, it's scary when it happens, you know?
Yeah, that's horrible.
But I don't fight it
Hey,
anymore.
but the question of
Was it good?
I don't remember it being good or bad. I just remember being like, what the? Like, I just made that up. Like, it's not, yeah, I don't know.
I didn't believe it.
Yeah, I was like, is my head just like playing tricks on me or what? Yeah. But yeah, it sounds ugly, but I don't know if in my head I just imagined it, but I felt like there was a few times where it got a little like aggressive in my head. It was so weird. Yeah.
I mean, that's so.
I'm like, what the? Yeah. And then yeah, it left me. Yeah. It got bored of me.
Got bored. Next.
I didn't quit it, yeah, for sure.
Typical Paso man.
Even ghosts do that.
Even ghosts hit it and quit it apparently.
Even ghosts ghost you.
Do you guys ever or have anyone that sleep talks or sleepwalks?
Ooh, I talk.
I talk.
I sleep talk.
Well, Landon sleeps with me and he's always sleep talking and he wants to sleepwalk. I'm Landon, lay down. Landon, lay down. He's like, I gotta go. I'm like, no, you don't. Lay down. You don't gotta go nowhere. It's weird.
To pay.
He does that shit all the time. I'm like, no. I'm a really light sleeper too. I feel right away. Like, when my sister gets home, I'm the typical mom. I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, what time is it? 4 a.m. I'm like, why is she getting home at 4 a.m.? But yeah, I hear. I think one time I thought she got there too and she was like, no. Or they were knocking and it was really late at night. Oh, I have a really scary story. But it's not spooky.
Okay.
But it was scary. Okay, so when I was with my ex, so then we were together for years, okay? And so we kind of like, we never got married, but we lived together. We had an apartment and we were taking the kids to San Antonio. He had a little boy and my son Ian. They were both 5. And so we were gonna take him to San Antonio for the weekend. And then Chuck was like, let's leave like at 4 in the morning. I'm like, okay. So he gets up, he's like, I'm gonna go put gas. And then while I cut like some little snacks for the boys for the way, like I was cutting apples or whatever. And then so he gets up and walks out. Very intuitive. like I have the best intuition ever. I swear I was like cutting the apples and like something in my heart like told me like literally, maybe it was the Holy Spirit, because I was like, I look at the door and my instinct just walked to the door and lock it, because I was like, did he lock it? And so I lock it. I swear as soon as I lock it, they try to like the doorknob starts moving, and I'm like, oh my god, like in my heart, because the boys were still asleep, like he went to go put gas and put the luggage in the car, and then I call him. I'm like, hey, I'm like, are you trying to open the door, like all quiet? He's like, no, I'm already getting to the gas station. There was a gas station by our apartment. I'm like, I swear someone's trying to open the door, like I swear, like I just locked it but they keep trying to open it. He's like, well, let me go back. So he turns back. Again, the gas station might have been like not even a block away, so he just had to make a U-turn, comes back. There was a guy outside trying to break in, and then I hear Chuck. I'm on the phone with him. He's like, damn, there's a guy trying to get in, and he's like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, yeah.
They do that all the
time.
time.
Oh my god.
So then Chuck's like, what the fuck, man? I just hear him like starting to fight with someone, and so I hang up and I call the cops. You know, I call 911. So the cops came and this guy was like, I'm sorry, man, but he had a little pocket knife. But he's like, I'm sorry, I saw you that you were leaving. And he was like, my phone died and I saw that you left, so I was trying to see if you had a charger.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Oh no.
He's like, I saw you like leaving, and
What did the cops do to him?
they arrested him. They took him. I don't know if he got arrested or booked in, but they took him. He was like, my phone's dead. I was just trying to find somewhere to charge it because I don't have a ride.
Oh no, you don't go into anybody's
Oh,
house to
at
charge
4
your phone.
a.m. dude.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing, I promise you that I like, when Chuck left and I'm like all washing, cutting, and I'm like, I look at the door and I'm like, and I just go and close it. As soon as I closed it, it was like the doorknob. I swear to God, I'm not, you can ask him, Chuck.
Well, good
So
thing you
crazy,
called them,
huh?
because I would have probably just been like, oh, this dude, and opened it, you
Yeah,
know?
because I
Imagine.
felt something in my heart, like, what? Like, is it him? Like, why is he, you know, trying to, like, open? I don't know. I mean, he had a key, so it was just weird. So I did call him right away. I acted like,
That's so scary.
That's super scary.
yeah. But no, I've heard too much. I hate when I'm, like, home alone and I'm not expecting anybody, and then they freaking ring the doorbell.
Are you
Yeah.
big on conspiracy theories?
Yes, I love
I love
conspiracies.
conspiracy
Me
theories.
too.
In the U.S., there's nothing but crap in our food. Everything's bad.
Not FD. But what is FD approved? It's actually Botox, so come get your Botox out.
Botox is FDA.
I don't have a scary story, but I almost died last week in my sleep. No, I swear, like I really did.
Oh,
Were
okay.
you choking?
No, I was dying. Like I felt my soul leaving. I swear, and I was awake. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, go.
I know. What would
Some
it
people
be
tell
done
me it's
without
sleep
you?
paralysis, but then some people tell me it's not. Okay, so I was basically awake, and I felt my eyes were closed, but like I can still see. Okay, and I have a nightlight on because of my wallflower, so I can still see my room. And then outside we have lights, so like the lights from the outside kind of like reflect into my room, so it's not pretty dark in my room, so I can obviously see. So I had my eyes closed, and I can still like see like my window, like the wall, the way that I'm facing. And then so when you're driving, because obviously you press on it with your right foot with the pedal, but in my sleep I'm driving and I'm pressing the pedal with this hand. Okay, but I'm holding the wheel and I'm just driving on a street, but like the street it just keeps going, it's never ending. But if I'm looking up, like it felt like I was getting closer to a donde me iban a estampar. So as it's getting closer, I'm trying to like brake, pero no podía. And I just felt like my body leaving, and I was like, fuck, ya me voy a morir, like, me voy a morir. Y no me podía levantar, no me podía
Then you couldn't
levantar.
wake yourself up.
And I couldn't wake myself up, and I wanted to call my mom for her to like come and wake me up, and I couldn't. And I was like, Mom. Like I literally started
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
So I was like, Mom.
It is
And
sleep
then-
paralysis,
and
yeah.
I was like this, and this hand la tenía abajo de la almohada, y la quería levantar,
Yeah.
and to hit the wall, pero like I would go like that, y se caía para
Yeah,
atrás, y no
it's sleep
podía.
paralysis. That's what
But
it
I
is.
swear, my body, I felt like I was gonna die, guys. I was like, this is where I died. I didn't think I was gonna wake up. I'm here.
No, that's
That's
sleep
so scary.
paralysis.
Yeah, that's.
I hate when that happens in your dreams when you're like trying to run fast and you're like,
And I can't, like, yeah.
When you're
I hate it. Oh.
I always dream that I'm really, really drunk and that I'm
Oh.
crashing into so crazy because I feel like in my dream I'm so drunk and I can't, and I'm driving through construction, like I'm literally taking all the shit. All the time I dream that.
You know what's crazy? That I always dream that I'm driving in the fast lane and I'm falling asleep, but I'm going fast. Yes. But I dream that a lot. Like I dream it.
I dreamed about that last time with you. Remember that story I told you? I dreamed that I was in the back of my seat with Yvonne.
Oh.
I was driving from the back seat and I was speeding like so hard. Like veníamos a madre yo y Yvonne. Veníamos abajo de la Detroit Linear Bridge. And we were going and then she showed me something on her phone and I paid attention to that. And then I was like, it's already late. We had just came from I think Elmont, or like Mine. We were on the west side for sure.
No, that actually happened.
Oh, never mind. No, and then I was driving like so fast, like I was probably going like 110 guys. And I was losing control of my thing, and then like Iván ni cuenta, and then all of a sudden she's like, ay Jaime, como que vienes poquito muy fuerte, and I was like, there's nobody in the freeway. As soon as like I passed like the bridge, there's a cop right there on the side, and I was like, fuck Iván, like they're about to pull me over. She's like, ni modo. And then I woke up. That's all. I don't know if I ever got pulled over or not.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you guys ever dream that you lose your teeth?
Yes.
Spit them out? For a while, I dreamt that a lot. Every time I would be spitting out all my teeth.
I thought they said it like someone like close to you is gonna pass.
No, I've heard that if
I
you
dreamt
dream
that
that somebody's
another time.
pregnant. I've heard that if you dream that somebody's pregnant, somebody's passing.
Did you
and
chat
then
GPT
vice
or Google
versa.
it? It's
No,
two
I've
different
heard
answers.
that.
Oh my God, guys! I asked ChatGPT for a scary story, and it gave me one.
No.
No? It's not that scary.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You guys be the judge of ChatGPT.
We're all terrified.
I know, I'm like,
It's called. It's called the client who wouldn't leave.
the client.
It's called the client who wouldn't leave. ChatGPT gave me the story.
The client who wouldn't leave.
It says it was a dark and stormy Tuesday because all weird stuff happens on Tuesdays.
No.
Because we don't want to talk
Thursday today.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, why?
The House of Beauty team had finished their last appointments. It really says that.
Oh
I
my
love
god.
The House of Beauty team had finished their last appointments, wiped down every counter, and were seconds away from blasting Bad Bunny and clocking out.
Wait, that's scary.
Yeah.
I didn't know we did that.
But as Yvonne,
really is scary.
but as Yvonne reached out to shut off the lights, the front door dinged. Everyone froze. Standing there was a woman with flawless skin, perfectly arched brows, and a Juvederm box in her hand. Hi, she said. My appointment was at 11. And then I said, it's 11. And the woman blinked. That's okay, I'll wait. So then they all laughed nervously, thinking she was joking, until they realized her reflection wasn't in the mirror. And they're like, maybe she's just really mad. So then they took her to the back to take her pictures, and she wasn't coming out on the camera. Then the woman smiled and said, I just need a little touch up, like I did last century. And then
She was a vampire.
so then she left. So then the next morning, the staff arrived to find everything normal except one thing. Room 3's mirror was cracked down the center.
And my room 3 always.
Yes,
Number 3.
was cracked down the center, and someone had written in tiny cursive along the frame in silver Sharpie, "Stay beautiful forever."
That's so cute. I love it.
Her first story was at room 3. That you said something about room 3.
That one was room 3 for
That they
real.
wrote 3, something comes at 3, and now you're saying 3 again.
Yes.
I said 3
Yeah.
every time.
But I've seen that
Yeah.
it comes at 3. I've seen it in a movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe it
Well,
was
that's
like a
like
marketing.
the
It was a
devil's
marketing
hour or
tactic.
something.
Yeah.
But literally, like, it comes at 3 written.
In the movie.
I don't have a scary story, but my mom does.
Tell us.
My mom, dude,
Should we
she
call
has
her?
so many.
Should we call her?
Es que me parece, mija, no andes hablando de eso. My mom, I don't know, I don't know if it's like
her on the phone right now.
Yeah, tell her to tell us.
Fluff it up like Giselle does.
So my mom, I don't know if it's like, well, I don't know. Probably like if you're Christian, you could probably understand it. But when my mom was transitioning to be Christian, because she met my dad and my dad was Christian, but she wasn't Christian. A lot of things were happening to her, like a lot. So she has so many stories of those like years. But my mom, when she was going to nursing school, in Juarez, she had to be there like at 4 in the morning for like clinicals. Like I forgot what time, but they had to ir a la madrugada. And she said that her and her best friend, they were walking just like to the clinicals at the hospital, and that they saw the nurse like floating, and that a nurse like floating in the hallway. And que se asustaron. They were little. My mom, I think she was like 17. And they started like running to the security or whatever, and like, the security was like trying to calm them down, y que se desmayaron, whatever. And he was like, oh, like, cuando se levantaron, they were like, ay, no se preocupen muchachos, es la planchada. I don't know if you guys have you heard of la planchada?
La planchada.
La planchada, ¿no? Pues era una enfermera, like from before, and they, like in the before, and antes, like the nurses, they would wear the hats like this.
Oh yeah.
Like that. So my mom said que la miraron, pero no estaba flotando. So she said that another time that she was passing out meds in the at work, and that one of the patients was like, no, mija, ya me dieron las pastillas, and then she said, no se las ha tomado. She's like, sí, vi una enfermera, pero bien curiosa, no me hablaba. And then that my mom was like, what? And then my mom asked her, like, how did she look like? And he said que tenía el gorro. So in Mexico, apparently there was a story de la planchada. It was a nurse. I don't know the exact story, but it was a nurse, and she was trying to leave her shift to go with her boyfriend or whatever, and eso un camión la aplastó. So por eso le dicen la planchada.
I know, man.
So it's like a nurse. I think it's a centro médico. So se les aparece a todos ahí en el centro médico.
La planchada.
La planchada. Yeah, so then my mom was just like, oh my god, she had already seen her. So.
The security.
Yeah. Dude, I know that. So that happened to my mom. What else happened to her? Oh, yeah, a lot of things happened to her. But she said one time, because she vivía en el Valle de Juárez, kind of like if she lived like in Clit area, and they would get that camión to go to school. And she said that one time that her and her friend were like, pues estaban en el camión, and that the bus driver, like, que frenó, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah,
he broke. Yeah, he broke.
He broke.
And that they hit someone, that it was like they ran over someone, and that everybody jumped, like, so todos que se bajaron to see what it was. And no, she said that era un duende, like a duende.
Like a now I know.
Let me tell you something.
Wait, what's a duende in English?
Like an elf. Like a little, how do you say?
Not a gnome.
A
Not a
dwarf?
gnome.
But it's not a dwarf. No, it's a little tiny.
Like a leprechaun.
Like the little
Like a
gnome
leprechaun.
thingies.
Yeah, like a leprechaun.
A gnome. Yes, it's a
Oh
gnome.
yeah, like a gnome. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
So, dude, that's crazy. So my Aunt Susie, she's very serious, you know, she doesn't make shit up like that. And my grandparents' old house here, when they moved from Mexico here, they had a house, and it's crazy right now with the little cricket, because when I was like younger, I saved my aunt's life, Jessica's mom, because she was sitting down in that couch in that house, and there was a black widow coming towards her. I was like, Tía, una araña, and it was just so weird, because they say that black widows aren't even in the los sillones. And then, like, they killed it or whatever. That house was full of black widows. Like, they couldn't get rid of them, like an infestation. And then in that house, my aunt said one time that she was leaving, and then she said that she turned around and in the letters que vio un duendecito, and then that he like laughed like real weird.
Yes.
And he laughed, and
Yeah.
then my aunt was like, "What the fuck?" She never
Yeah.
wanted to go back, but they lived there.
So that's exactly what happened with my mom. She
Que se
said
burló
que se
así.
bajó el camionero, and he was like, oh, like gritándole como no, like what happened, you know, y que todos se bajaron del camión, and then that que estaba como un cuerpecito, que de repente que era un duende, y de repente que se paró, and he started like shaking like that, and then he started laughing at them, and he like sprinted out into the desert. Yes,
Yeah.
and my mom,
I said he laughed at
yeah, and he sprinted, yeah. And
What?
my mom
They're
said
real?
that everybody started like, and with her best friend, like, she said, si no me pregunte, quieren preguntar a Gris, which is her best friend. They went to nursing school together, and sure enough, like she's like, ay amiga, no hables de eso. Like she
Yeah, my aunt hates to tell that story too.
Yeah, dude. So she said that ese día le daron otro camionero, so they ended up didn't go to school, and that the next day the bus driver had quit, and yeah, that there was a new bus driver.
Oh, yeah.
That's so crazy.
I feel like there have to be really so many stories about them.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
And there's places like in Mexico where they leave them food and everything.
Yeah.
Like in the forest.
Yeah.
In the trees, no? That they live in the trees.
In the trees.
I have a quick short story.
Okay.
So
Quick and short.
usually when I go to my house, when I turn into so I need visuals. So this is my house, right? This is my house, and this is the gas station. Okay. So I have to turn here, and then it's una street curvada. So usually I go straight and then come back around just to look around, make sure there's nobody, because my neighborhood's kind of sketchy. So one time, and then so I was going forward, so I was going straight, and then I stopped at the stop sign, and I picked up my phone for like just to reply to a text message, and then
So you text and drive?
Yes. So I didn't. Just kidding. So literally, I didn't see anybody. Like there was no reflection. There was no like nada, porque it was pretty bright on the corner. So cuando puse my phone down, I was about to turn, and then my car, when I turned my signal on and I moved my steering wheel to like whatever side, se prenden unas luces más abajo, like to see extra. So when they turned on, I see like a white person kind of like crossing the street, like straight this way. But as I was about to turn, like I stopped, like I had enough time to stop. But then they, like when they started walking towards my car, and I was like, what the? So I swerved my car to the opposite side. They started running after me. Yeah, dude.
And you drove away or what?
And I walked around.
You would hit him?
I just stopped there too.
I would have hit him.
No, I drove down the opposite side of the street, and then I drove like like 2 extra blocks and find another way back home, and I didn't see that person. Like that person was not there anymore.
That's
like
creepy.
around the corner.
Oh, she was just, like,
she
all
was
white.
carrying stuff, and then she literally screamed at me. She's like, "Hey!" Like I had turned off my music for the same reason.
You will have a flash. You will have a flash. She's not trying to.
Calm down.
She was probably yelling at you because you almost ran over her.
Yeah.
No. Todavía ni le había dado ni poquito para dar la vuelta. Like apenas le había pisado poquito.
That's creepy.
Like my car had barely even slanted to turn.
Reckless drivers, guys.
What
Don't end
type-
up on Fit Fam.
I know. Ivana, she does get scared of everything. Like she'll be like, "Go with me to the office." Like
All
I
the
can't
time.
go
I
by
can't
myself.
come by myself. Yeah.
So one time at another location, she was like, "Can you go with me? Cause it's late. I don't want to go by myself." I'm like, "Okay." So then I go right, and then I like watch her go in. I'm in my car. She's in her car, and then she comes back out, and then we're leaving. And when I'm reversing, a freaking homeless like standing there, just like standing there. Like I almost took him. I'm like, where did he come from? Like I was like, dude, no wonder you're scared to come. Y no se movía. I was like, oh my god, there was a homeless right behind me. I almost took him. But yeah, Yvonne hates going by herself anywhere. Like
Anywhere.
even in here,
Yeah,
she won't.
I'm the biggest chicken like ever. And I love scary movies, and then I can't sleep for like a day or two.
Remember
I
you
like
made me go
scary
to your office because you thought
Yeah.
somebody was breaking in? The alarms had gone off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mhm.
I made you because she was still not your
Oh,
boss
yeah.
there.
And what was it?
I was like,
I don't
Yvonne, someone broke in the office. Can you go check? I think we were out of town.
Yeah, we were I think something fell and it rang the alarm.
Or there was a balloon, no? Or something.
And then he went to go check. You're so brave.
You're so brave.
Our hero.
Lo bueno que tenemos un hombre para protegernos.
Macho alfa.
I have an otro y no, yo before me.
¿Qué te quiere pegar?
¿Quién te quiere fuego?
I'm showing your asses for me.
No, just I was right. I'm scared of everything. I've always been like such a scaredy cat. And when my son, like there was a time where he would get scared of stuff, and I'm like, please no. Like I didn't want him to be scared, but now he's not scared of anything. Thank God. But yeah, there was a time I was afraid I had passed on my like fear to him because I'm just scared like of everything. But when I was little, my mom used to let me watch all these scary movies. That's
Dude,
what I blame it
our
on.
parents from our age did not give a fuck about
They didn't give a fuck.
anything.
Chucky, everything else scared. I was
Yes, I
terrified of
watched some
Chucky.
crazy
Terrified of
things.
Chucky. Yeah, but
The
also
Exorcist, my parents would let me watch that. Like,
Yeah.
estoy traumada.
Yeah, but also like I think I just heard a lot of scary stories too. Like, but okay, so there's a scary story, and I feel like everybody there's two scary stories. There's two Mexican scary stories that I feel everybody has heard.
La Llorona.
Well, no. Well, aparte de la Llorona, aparte de la Llorona, hay una parecida like the typical where like a man is driving down the side of the road and then they pick up somebody because they're cold or it's raining. They pick them up, then they leave the jacket in the car. Then the next day they take it to their family and they're like, oh, they passed away like 10 years ago. Yeah, you've heard that story. So I think because of those stories, every time I'm driving like in the dark on the side of the road, I'm like always like
I get scared of looking at my rear. I always get scared of
dude, what about the last time? I'm about to drive by myself. No, wait. Dude, the last time I was going to the airport. Remember when I was going to the airport like at 3 in the morning? I was going to the airport at 3 in the morning.
That was funny.
And I'm driving. And then she texts me, are you by yourself? And I'm like,
It was in the middle of the night. It's because sometimes I wake
like
up
3 in the morning or 4.
I wake up really early, like at 3:30. I'm like, okay, I'm up.
And I was driving to the airport because you know sometimes you have to be there like at fucking 4 in the morning. And I'm like, do. And then she texts me, are you by yourself? And I'm like, holy shit. I looked at the back.
Yes,
I got so scared. Oh,
Every time I get in the car, like at night, I always look
yeah.
at my backseat before I
Same.
start driving off.
Same, because of all the scary movies.
I choose peace.
Because of Chucky.
I choose
I
peace.
choose
When he's all Chucky, when he's all choking the man or what?
Oh,
The
yeah.
back from the
Clip
back.
that in. Clip that in.
Dude,
Yeah,
for
no,
real.
that's scary.
Oh, that was so scary. I forgot the other story I was going to say.
That there was
You said there's two
I
stories.
know, and I forgot the second one. We went too far with the, I guess the side of the road one, and I'm trying to think the other one.
La Llorona.
Oh, I know which one. And I think it was our parents trying to scare us not to do stuff. So, did you hear the story of like this young girl that wanted to go out like dancing or whatever? Apparently, this girl wanted to go out dancing, and her mom was like, no. And she was like, I'm gonna go anyway. So she sneaks out, I guess, through the window.
That's us.
And she goes dancing, and she sees this very tall, dark, handsome man, and she dances with him, and she's dancing with him all night. And then they're dancing, and she looks down, and he has like animal feet.
Oh, like the pig.
Yeah. And then that's supposedly.
¿Tienes un pato de gallo?
No, they said that the devil has a chicken foot and a hoof, no, or a back, no. Yeah.
Entonces no vayas al antro.
No,
No,
don't
you
go
said
to the baile. So I think it was just our parents trying to scare us not to go like dancing.
Sneak out.
Not to sneak out and go dancing.
Don't go to the El Mon, Jaime.
Ay, ay, te lo mantienes
Pero ahí no ves los pies because they're in the water.
He's like, I'm a VIP.
I'm in the VIP, I'm not in the water.
Just kidding, I do have a scary story.
Yay!
Pretty baby.
Cynthia, you haven't said a scary story either.
No.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, they did.
No, but it was Maddie's.
I took it from her.
I'm scared.
That's
It's not that bad, but I think about it sometimes. I'm just trying to scare you more. It's not bad. Okay. So, my aunt and I, we grew up like sisters. We're very like close in age. So she has a best friend, but the best friend has always been like, what's it called? Has been, what's it called? Like,
Psychotic. Like she
Psychic.
no, she's been like haunted. Like random ghosts like haunt her.
I don't want to know that.
No, it's So the friend always has like a random ghost. Like she says that one time they went to like Cabo and then like there was things happening, but it's because of the friend. Whenever the friend comes, whatever. So
I'm leaving.
I know.
You're leaving?
Because I don't like this kind of stuff.
Okay, last one, and then we're gonna watch Mickey Mouse. Okay, so she had the key to her friend's house. So it was me and my aunt. We go in, right? She was doing something for I don't remember, but so I hear like the door like opening, right? It's not scary yet. Don't worry. Okay. I hear the door opening, and I'm like, oh, I know that it's a friend. So I go up behind the door and I like scare her. She gets scared. Blah blah blah. So then my aunt, she's gonna take me to karate, guys. I used to be in karate. she's gonna take me to karate, and she's like, go change. You can use.
No black belt.
She has her back turned down.
Don't mess with us.
Desde sabe pelear.
So then she tells me go change. You can use Talissa's room, so the friend's room, right? So it's the hallway. To my right, the friend has a baby. Like she has a little boy. I don't know how old he was at the time, like 7. Sleeping, like I can see his face sleeping. So I keep going. I go to the friend's room. It's unlocked. And then on this side, so her bathroom is here, but where the bathroom's at, there's like the slide closets. So there's one on this side, one on this side, right? They're closed. I go into the restroom. I'm like, I'm just changing. I'm getting ready. And then I can hear someone like coming, and then they start like rattling the doorknob. And then it gets to the point where she's like, it like opens and then closes. And then I can hear someone laughing. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was Talissa because I had scared her before, right? Or like the baby or something. I was like, oh, I was taking my damn time, putting my hair up, whatever. I go out. Those closets I was talking about, they're open. The door is like closed shut. And I'm like, okay, I still think that it's like a little boy. I go and he's still asleep in his room. And then I go into and I tell the friend, and she's like, no, like I wasn't even in my room right now. And I freaked out. And I was like, okay, let's go to practice now.
So something came out of the closet.
Like
That was me, guys.
it was
Y'all laugh too loud.
it's so scary.
I feel like we all have scary stories.
I had to make it funny.
It's like that was me that came out of the closet.
It was scary because I didn't think at the time that it was like a ghost. Like I was like, oh, no, I'm scared.
My husband's house is, well, his mom's house where he grew up is haunted, and he saw there's a little girl there. Everybody has seen her, but me, thank God.
La tóxica.
Everybody has seen the little girl.
Well, you know how I told you Vero, my cousin Vero? Okay, so their house is haunted too, with a little girl también. And my son, like, would spend the night once in a while, and he saw the little girl sometimes or whatever. Well, one time I took Mario to my cousin's house, and he goes, oh my God, your cousin lives here. My dad used to own this house a long time ago. And then when we told Vero, she's like, did anything creepy happen? And he goes, you know what, I think a little girl lived here and something happened to her. But yeah, it's a little girl, but she doesn't do anything like But even when my grandma lived there, they would see her running around. Se porta bien la niña.
See, no?
She hasn't done anything like creepy or anything. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for hearing our little crazy stories. They were scary. They were actually scary.
They were scary.
So we can all sleep together now?
Should we just like spend the night here for real?
I'm leaving.
Thank you for joining our spooky night, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.